We're really excited to talk to you today and answer all of the questions you might be having on what's going on with AlGive 2018. So today we're going to talk about the basics of what's going on with AlGive Community 2018, of course, and why you should participate this year. We will, goodness gracious, I apologize. There we go. Thank you again. So we'll talk about some things that might be a little bit different from our 2017 year if you've participated previously. We'll talk to you about what the GiveGab platform is and discuss some of those great features that we provide to you as a nonprofit. So far, we have about 66 organizations that have registered for AlGive Community for this year, which is amazing. But if you haven't registered yet, no worries. We will actually walk you through that whole registration process today. And we'll also highlight some of the key aspects to help you build out your profile and campaign for AlGive Community. And I know you're going to hear this a lot, but GiveGab has a ton of great resources. We're really here to help you be successful in your fundraising efforts. So we'll talk to you about those amazing resources we offer and how you can get ready for AlGive Community right now. So first off, the basics. AlGive Community 2018 will take place on May 3rd from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. Just like in previous years, donors can go right online to www.algive.com from any web browser or mobile device and make donations right to the nonprofit of their choice. And while the day is really all about helping the Illinois community, each nonprofit will be hosting their own campaign throughout the day. So each nonprofit will have your own profile, your own message, your own story to share to all your donors, and you'll be raising money for your own individual organizations. So with that, you want to make sure you are participating in this. Your nonprofit must be located in or directly serving the state of Illinois and verified to accept tax-deductible donations. And if you did participate last year, you probably remember that we do have that great nonprofit toolkit already prepared for you. We have templates and guides and wonderful support articles to really help you make the most out of your day. So please use this. Make this your best friend as you prepare, and you'll definitely want to check out the page about all of our training opportunities too, to make sure you're making the most of AlGive Community. There will also be lots of prizes throughout the day to motivate and incentivize both you as a nonprofit and your donors. So you'll want to stay tuned to find out what all of that great information will be coming as we get a little bit closer to May 3rd. So AlGive Community is obviously an initiative of Forefront, and you heard all about that just a few minutes ago. But Forefront is the nation's only statewide membership association that serves both nonprofits and grant makers, as well as public agencies, advisors, and sector allies. So Kathleen Murphy, and Susie Lee are behind the big day, and you can email them. Their email addresses are on the screen right now. But GiveGab, we are the easy-to-use nonprofit platform that hosts AlGive Community. We have some new and enhanced features from previous years that will really help you as nonprofits fundraise online year-round. So let's talk about a little bit of the new stuff for you this year. All right. So like we said, there are a few new enhancements from last year that we're really, really excited about. First, algive.com has a brand new user interface. It's very simple and clean, but also has a really great modern look to it too. You can conveniently log into your profile directly through the algive.com homepage. And if you participated before, you can actually copy over your profile from a previous year. You might want to update a picture or two just to make your profile a little bit more up to date. But this will definitely save you a lot of time when you're putting together your campaign for 2018. We also have built out the donation form just a little more, so it's more robust and easy for all of your great donors to use. And another awesome feature that we particularly enjoy here is the ability for you as an administrator to help manage those peer-to-peer profiles even more. So if this isn't something you've done in the past using peer-to-peer fundraising, it's easier than ever and something you'll definitely want to check out. We also have plenty of other resources available and trainings for you to really support you during the time leading up to and even after AlGive Community. So we have a complete series of on-demand videos available to you 24/7. You can learn some really great tips and strategies and tricks to make the most of your giving day. You can learn how to engage your board members, how to use social media to really help market your campaign, and find out the best ways to use that peer-to-peer fundraising. And maybe you haven't learned a whole lot about goal setting opportunities. Well, we have a complete series for you ready to go. Each of these videos does last about 15 to 20 minutes long typically, but they're already on OwlGive.com, so check them out at your leisure to learn more ways to fundraise. And you're probably familiar with our nonprofit toolkit too. It has tons of great communication guides and templated emails and those graphics that you can download and share on social media. Again, has tons of amazing resources for you to help you share and promote your campaign during OwlGive community.
One new great feature that was implemented just last week that was after we put this presentation together is there's going to be a new matches page. So once donations turn on, if your organization has a match available, there will be a special page called Matches that will show up underneath the menu item, and donors can go right there, click on that Matches page, and see all the matches that are available, and they'll be able to donate even right from that page. So if you are able to secure a match, it's not only a great way to motivate donors to give a little bit more, but you'll also show up on this matches page, which is a great view to see all of the matches that are available to donors.
Thanks, Vanessa. And again, here are just a few examples of some of those wonderful resources that we already have available for you right now. So don't reinvent the wheel. Let us help you fundraise effectively. So we've got some great templates for emails you can send out to your support base. You can just copy and paste those, or feel free to, make it your own and customize it a little bit more. But feel free to look through this template, this toolkit that we already have for you. Again, we have resources for you to learn how to engage your board members better, how to really fundraise effectively using the social media strategies, and other great tips to make sure you're getting the most support for your day. OwlGive community is really only 57 days away. So that might seem far away, but actually you can go through those communication timelines right now and figure out where those milestone dates are, where you really should be connecting with your supporters, your volunteers, and your board members to really, again, help promote and share your organization out to even their networks too. And something you'll definitely want to check out, which is my personal favorite, we have some great downloadable goodies for you. Social sharing images, badges, Facebook cover profile pictures, everything like that listed right there in the downloadable graphics section. So you can easily customize them, use them, and share them with your supporters too. And then GiveGab is completely transparent about all of our pricing. And for each donation, the pricing fees are actually broken down for the donors too. So we are completely upfront with them as well. The total fees will range between 4.2% and 5.5%, with an additional 30 cents per transaction. So just to break it down a little bit further, there is a 2% GiveGab platform fee, and then either a 2.2 or 3.5% credit card fee, depending on the type of credit card, in addition to that 30 cents. But to you as a nonprofit administrator, there's no cost for you to participate, and you can actually maintain your profile on GiveGab year-round. And again, our donors, we are always informing our donors of what the fees are, and they actually do have the option to cover the fees on behalf of your group. And in that case, the organization actually receives 100% of the donations without any fees taken out. We typically see about 65 to 75% of our donors do choose to cover the fees, and that is just a wonderful thing that we love seeing. And we do want to let you know that GiveGab does cap the platform fee at $20 per donation. And this just really helps to not discourage those major donors from making those larger size gifts. So just to tell you a little bit about who we are, GiveGab is an online nonprofit giving platform, and we are here really to make your lives a whole lot easier. We are truly invested in your success as a nonprofit, and we want to help you with whatever we can to make your day even better. So we are behind you 100% of the way, and really, we have great software that's user-friendly and very simple to use. We can help you with fundraising, even marketing your campaigns, managing volunteer events. We even have a donor management system to really help you engage and connect more with those supporters that you have. And in addition to these giving days like OwlGive Community, you can raise money year-round on our GiveGab platform. So just a little bit more information. We are a safe, secure, and reliable platform for nonprofits and for donors to use. Every single one of our pages is mobile responsive, and that's really great because we see a lot of our site traffic might be coming from donors who are on the go using their mobile phones. The donation flow, again, is super simple, and we do have that great multi-gift capability to encourage donors to give to multiple areas if they choose to. And after each donation, the donors are immediately receiving a thank you email acknowledging their support, which can serve as their tax receipt as well. And in addition to that nonprofit toolkit that we obviously have wonderful resources for you, GiveGab just has an outstanding customer success team, again, to help you every step of the way and support you however we can. So we're going to take a step and look at these just a little bit closer. So we do partner with Stripe, which is a PCI Level 1 payment processor. And that's really the highest level of security standards available out there. We really pride ourselves in being secure and reliable and safe for our donors. So we want to make sure that all of our organizations participating are also safe and secure. So each nonprofit will be verified by the IRS and recognized, must be recognized by the state of Illinois. So this is really to help protect your donors so that only legitimate nonprofits are able to fundraise on our platform. We do have multiple backup contingencies and redundancy plans in place just in case of that rare event emergency and the site goes down. But don't worry, we do tons of load testing leading up to the day so that we're prepared for the amount of site traffic that our Give community will be receiving. And we are pleased to say that we've had a 100% uptime and we have never had downtime, so we're really proud about that. But we do have plans in place in case something were to happen. We also, again, have to make sure that those nonprofits are who they say they are. So your organization will have to attest that you are compliant with the state fundraising requirements of Illinois. We will also ask for the legal business name and EIN number, and that EIN number will actually be listed on the donor's receipt, again, so they can use it for those tax purposes. But we will also need the first and last name of a representative of your organization, along with the last 4 digits of their social security number and their birthday. And this representative should be someone who is closely affiliated with your organization in some kind of major capacity, like an executive director or some major leader. We'll also ask for your organization's banking information because we actually do pay out directly to your bank account within 24 to 48 hours after our Give community. We want to make sure that you are getting all those funds you worked so hard to raise in a very timely manner. So if you can help us with that, it will help you in the long run. So now we do understand that asking for some of this information might be a little personal, and we completely understand that. But the reason we do ask for this is that because we have to comply with the Patriot Act. We actually don't even store any of this information that you'll be entering. It's all completely securely encrypted and is sent over to Stripe, and they're the ones who actually do all the checks. Make sure that your organization is legally authorized to raise money in the United States. And again, we want to make sure everyone is compliant with the Patriot Act. So without this information, without entering this information for your organization, you won't be eligible to receive donations. So please enter this for us. And we suggest to do this sooner rather than later. Just because in case there were any questions, our team can follow up with you in a timely manner. And we can get everything resolved before May 3rd comes around. I know this is a lot of information, so feel free to let us know if you have questions. We have tons of resources and documentation available for you. We want you to be as informed as possible. We are also easy and accessible for all of our donors. So we see that trend that more and more emails are being read on mobile devices and that more business is really being done on the go. So about 65% of donations are actually starting to come through on mobile devices. So it really is important for us that your site is mobile responsive. It really needs to look good on every single device that you're using, including your phone and tablet too. So you want to make sure everyone's having a great user experience and there's no pinching or pulling of your screen to make sure your whole page fits in nicely. So even our mobile giving form is mobile friendly, obviously, but we do recommend you checking out your profile once you've completed it to make sure you like how it looks on the mobile devices too. And we also offer simple donation processing. So donors will actually see a confirmation screen before every single confirmation of the donation. So they're actually able to make sure everything is perfectly correct on their screen. You can see there that there is that option for those donors to cover the fees and a link to actually explain more about what those fees are and where they're going. And we do accept all major credit cards, which are again securely processed through Stripe. And donors even have the option to schedule this gift as a recurring monthly donation. And as I mentioned a little earlier, we do have that great multi-give feature to really make it easy for our donors to make multiple donations to multiple causes at a single time. So after a donor makes a gift, the platform will actually suggest other nonprofits that the donor might be interested in based on the cause of the original organization they were giving to. So this really does make it easy and more efficient. And that way the donor doesn't have to continually enter their credit card number and information for each donation. We can actually securely keep that information up to 15 minutes while they're browsing the site in case they do want to give to another organization. But if they do close out of the browser, that information is completely cleared. Even if it's and they come back within 15 minutes, they would have to re-enter their credit card stuff. But this really just helps make things a little bit more hassle-free for the donor. And then we always want to make sure that we are thanking our donors. The donor stewardship process is extremely important to us. So as soon as the gift is processed, the donor will receive not only just a receipt, but also an immediate thank you from your organization. In this, you can add your own pictures and videos and text and really brand this thank you from your organization. And donors love seeing where their money is going. So having a little text about thank you for supporting this program, they really love seeing that so that maybe they will want to give back to you again in the future. Donors also have the option to socially share links out to your profile page, and they can even choose to become a peer-to-peer fundraiser for your campaign as well. And again, I can't say this enough, our support team here at GiveGab is amazing. We have a ton of great articles covering a variety of topics, from how to register and build out your profile, to engaging those board members, creating volunteer events, and so much more. So if you're not seeing something that you really are looking for, you can always email us at customersuccess@givegab.com, or you can have a live chat with one of our amazing customer success team members using that little blue chat bubble that will be located at the bottom right corner of all of the I'll Give community pages. We really do love talking to nonprofits, and we want to help support you however we can. So don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions, or if you just want to say hi as well. And we do have a few other great features that are available to you, and we're really excited about all of these. So really, you can customize your profile to really brand it to your organization and let your donors know all about you. You can add photos and videos and text to really share the mission right to your supporters. And again, you can manage peer-to-peer fundraisers right from our platform, and this will allow you to have your own supporters who fundraise on your behalf. You can add automatic matching gifts or sponsor matches that will appear on your profile as well. So then your donors will be able to see what matching gift incentives are available to you and where their donations can even go further thanks to the help of a sponsor. And Vanessa talked about that just a little bit ago. You can also record offline cash and check donations. So while we do encourage online donations during this 24-hour period, if you do have donors who want to give cash or checks, you can actually track that right through your Giving Day dashboard. And you'll always have immediate access to all of your donor data. So again, we have all of these resources for you to cover these great features, and I hope you are as excited about all of these great things as we are. But now that you know a little bit more about our platform, I'm sure you're all excited to learn how you can start preparing and participating and building out your profile for I'll Give Community. So again, it looks like we have about 66 organizations that have already registered, which is great. But if you haven't registered yet, make sure you do so by April 12th. That's when registration will close this year, and you definitely don't want to miss out on participating in I'll Give Community. So I'm going to pass it over to Katrina, who's going to talk us through the registration process.
Thanks, Rebecca. Hi, everyone. Again, I'm Katrina. I'm a customer success rep here at GiveGab, supporting Vanessa, Rebecca, the greater I'll Give team, and each one of you. I'm just going to walk you through the next section to learn how to register for I'll Give Community and get your profile all set up and Giving Day ready. So to get started, you'll head to illgive.com, where you'll be greeted by the registration landing page. To get started, you'll just select register, and then you'll be taken to the site page where you can search for your organization. If you have participated in an I'll Give in the past, your organization name will show up with a little participation button right next to it, and you can select participate, and you'll be taken to a screen where you can log in and fill out the registration form. But if not, you'll be taken to a page where you'll be able to add your organization. And so you'll just select add your organization, and then you'll be taken to a page where you'll fill out the basic information about your org, and then just be asked a simple question, a couple questions about your organization to complete your registration survey. Once you're done registering, you'll be taken to your Giving Day dashboard, which looks like this. This is your preparation checklist, and this is where you will come to flesh out all things having to do with your I'll Give community profile. So you'll see we've got organization info, add your story, your bank info, donation levels, thank you message, fundraisers. This is where all that information lives. And once it's all filled out, you'll see that those blue boxes turn green. But right now, I'm just going to walk you step by step, filling them out and making sure that you're making the most of your Giving Day profile. So to get started, you will upload a logo if you hadn't already, or if you're a new organization. You want to make sure to upload a high quality version of your logo. This is like your calling card. This is what donors are going to see. They're going to recognize your organization. And then you'll add a quick tagline, which can be sort of like a quick version of your mission statement, or a quick phrase that's summarizing what your I'll Give community campaign's goal is. Next, you'll put in your website, which is really important, not only for organizations if they might be looking for more information, but this is a really important part of our contingency plan. So like Rebecca mentioned, there's really no chance that anything could happen. But in the event that something did happen, the site would turn over to directing folks to your website. So we can't emphasize how important that is. And then next, you'll add your causes. So this will help make you more searchable. If someone's just searching to give to or all organizations that have to do with animals, they can just plug that right in, and then all the list of all of the organizations that identified as an animal cause would show up. So that's really important too. And this also helps with that multi-give feature. So when you are, once a donor has made a gift, and they'll receive suggestions of other similar organizations to give to that have similar causes. So that helps with that as well. So this next section is one of the most important parts of your profile, because this is a place where you can share your organization's story. First, you'll add a cover photo just like you would on Facebook or Twitter. And then if you'd like to, you can set a monetary goal for your campaign. This is up to you if you'd like to set a goal, but if you have this enabled, it will display on your profile, and then it'll show progress updates throughout the day for both dollars and donors. Then you'll want to talk about your organization's mission. And this is where your donors will learn why you're raising funds. Maybe you'll want to highlight a specific story or campaign that shows your organization's impact and encourages your donors to support your cause. You can also add additional photos and customize your text with various formatting tools, or even HTML if you feel comfortable. But this is your chance to share your nonprofit's impact and success on the community. So we have plenty of videos and articles that are ready to show you how to get creative with your story and engage your donors. So you want to make sure that you check those out and really highlight what it is your organization is hoping to accomplish with this campaign. Something I really like to highlight about this section is that your story should be an emotional appeal. Tell your story about what it is you need, who will benefit, why your community will be positively impacted, or walk your donors through a day in the life of one of the people that you help, or one of the animals whose lives you changed. Let your donors know how you'll follow up with them about the progress of your campaign and what you'll be doing with the money that they're giving you. So if you'd like additional resources like we've mentioned on how to tell a really impactful story, check out our blog or support articles on the subject. As we've said and we'll say again, we have so many resources for you to take advantage of. And as a member of the customer success team, I can't tell you how happy we are truly to look over anyone's Giving Day profile for them. So if you put a lot of work into it and you want some constructive feedback from some experts, just feel free to use that little blue chat bubble, and we'll be happy to really pour over your campaign story and set us as a whole and let you know if we have any pointers for you, or tell you to keep going because you're doing a great job. So next is highlighting your impact of donation levels. I like to think of this as an extension of your story. So here is where you'll be able to say, okay, if you give a gift of $10, this is what it'll help us afford. Or if you give a gift of $50, this is the impact that you'll have, or $100, and so on. And we encourage people to get really specific here. So for example, if it costs $33.45 to feed a family of 5 for a week, then use that exact number. Those numbers really help make their gifts tangible and really see the impact that they're going to have directly. So don't shy away from that. I do like to mention that while we do have unlimited giving levels, we recommend keeping it from about 3 to 5 at maximum. If you give donors too many options, they might get confused, and that would detract from the point of having donation levels. You want to have just enough where donors can come in and see which one they identify with and make a quick choice. Donors also, we've seen some studies done where folks spend about 15 to 30 seconds on a website before they choose to take action on it. That might mean they X out of the site, or they continue reading, or they make a donation. So you want to make sure that you're really making the most of the space on your profile and these donation levels. That way they can quickly take that action when they're inspired to. And next, I'm just going to talk a little bit about your thank you message. So while each donor will automatically receive a thank you message once they make their gift, this is your chance to really customize it and make it personal. One of my favorite quotes is to get your first gift asked, and to get your second gift, say thank you. So I really want to encourage you to take the time to flesh this personal thank you message out and add a photo or a video if you can. Let them know how you're going to follow up with them about the impact of their gift. And then once this automatic donation thank you goes out, don't let stewardship stop there. Follow up with them in a month or in 2 months, whenever that turnaround from their gift is happening, and let them know again, thank you so much. This is what your gift was able to help us do. But this first personal thank you note can really start that trend. And finally, once all of that hard work that you put into it has been done, you'll see all of those checkboxes turn green. And then you'll wonder, where can I find the link to share out my Giving Day profile? And that's right on the right-hand side panel. You'll see the link that you can use. You can embed that into emails, or you can use the quick social share buttons from Twitter and Facebook, or you can just click view your page to see what your updates look like when you've been adding new components to your story or donation levels and things like that. So here's an example of just sort of like the layout of a Giving Day profile. As you can see, there's really nothing fleshed out on here, but you'll see a logo on the left-hand corner, which is where you'll have put in your personal logo, a cover photo, and a goal for donations. And now I'm going to turn it back over to Rebecca, who's going to walk you through your next step.
Thank you so much, Katrina. So yes, wonderful details on how you can build out your profile. So if you haven't already registered, make sure you're going ahead and doing that now. Again, if you have any questions, you can refer back to this webinar, or we do have resources prepared for you on owlgive.com. You can also make sure you're following and liking OwlGive on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Really spread that word. Once you have registered, let your supporters know that you're participating in OwlGive community too. Really help draw that excitement and motivation for all of your supporters to come to OwlGive and participate on May 3rd. Make sure you're watching your inbox for important emails from Susie and Kathleen. You definitely don't want to miss out on any great information about what's coming up between now and May 3rd. And again, like you kind of said earlier, with that bank account information, if we have any questions or we need additional information, we'll contact you from GiveGab. So make sure you are checking your email and responding if you get anything from GiveGab. Make sure you're signing up for upcoming training sessions. Our next one will be in April, and you won't want to miss it. So you can go ahead and sign up today, and you'll receive a reminder email about that once it gets closer to talking about the final steps to success for OwlGive Community 2018. And again, I think we said this about 100 times already, but definitely check out that nonprofit toolkit. Again, so many great resources for you, from those communication guides to templates on social media posts to wonderful social sharing graphics. Make that your best friend. Go ahead and bookmark that and use it. Please, we like to see people using our nonprofit toolkit. And again, if you can't find something you're looking for, don't hesitate to reach out to us, that little blue chat bubble, or customersuccess@givegab.com. And with that, I think I'm going to turn it back over to Susie and Kathleen to talk about Shopping Gives.
Thanks, guys. So we wanted to introduce this great new opportunity we have with a partner organization called Shopping Gives. So here at Forefront, we're always looking for the best opportunities to make sure that nonprofits can raise the funds they need to serve their communities. And Shopping Gives offers a free online fundraising platform that allows your supporters to give through their everyday shopping. So this is a little bit, if you might have heard of Amazon Smile, what happens is that individuals can go and purchase things from retailers like Macy's or Target, folks that would be buying something anyway, and your organization can receive cash back. Now this is a new partnership. This is our first real pilot, so this is an opt-in. So we've got the link here at the bottom if you want to learn more and register your organization to opt in to this opportunity. It's at the bit.ly/sgives. So please think about if you're interested in trying this new opportunity. We're really excited to see what we can raise for our community and have as many options as possible for folks to give back. And of course, if you have any questions about Shopping Gives or any of the material that we've gone over, we will open it up to questions now. And it looks like we do have one typed in the Q&A box already, so I'll go ahead and share that one. It says, our organization has a federal 501c3 tax exemption. However, we are not Illinois tax exempt. Can we still participate?
Do you want to answer that one?
I'll let you guys talk about the technical side of things there.
Sure. So from a platform perspective, you still enter in all of your organization information, so EIN, representative information, your address, and then from our perspective, we will verify that you are an IRS-recognized organization, and we do that by verifying that you're in the IRS database. When it comes to the state attestation, that is something that we are not in a position to advise on because we are not familiar with Illinois compliance laws and regulations. We do have resources on our website that will point you to Harbor Compliance, who has helped many of our nonprofits understand whether or not they can check off that box, whether or not they're in compliance with those Illinois compliance fundraising laws. So I would start there. And then there may be some resources within Forefront that could help you out with that as well. But we can help you with the federal level questions, but unfortunately we're not versed enough on the state level to really give you any kind of guidance on there. And I apologize for not being able to give you a better answer.
However, Sasha, we can connect offline after this webinar if you want to shoot us an email, or we can reach out to you and get a little more detailed dig in together.
All right, we still have some time for more questions, so feel free to use that Q&A box. All right, everyone, make sure that you are registering for OwlGive Community by April 12th. That's a big day. You don't want to miss participating in OwlGive 2018. Our next webinar will be on April 5th, so go ahead and mark that in your calendars as well. You definitely don't want to miss out on that webinar either, talking about all the final steps to success to make sure you're getting the most out of your OwlGive Community 2018.
And just as a friendly reminder, please get that bank account information in along with that organization information. That is how we verify that you are an IRS recognized nonprofit eligible to collect donations, along with that state attestation checkbox. So those three things are key in being able to participate at I'll Give Community. If you have any questions about that, or if you've received any emails from GiveGab regarding those requirements, please check those emails and please respond to us. Sometimes we need a little bit more information. Sometimes your organization might not be in the IRS database. That's perfectly fine, but we do need to have a determination letter, some kind of documentation giving us your overall status. So those things can take a few days to work out and get back to us. So we want to make sure that we're getting that information and getting those things verified well ahead of the day. It's only a 24-hour giving period, so we want to make sure that there are no hiccups come May 3rd.
And it looks like we have one more question. What was the URL under the shopping gift? So we'll share that page with you one more time. There we go. It would be bit.ly/sgives.
And those short links are case sensitive, so just keep that in mind. Capital S, capital G, I-V.
All right, everyone. We're not seeing any more questions on our end, but again, feel free to reach out to us here at GiveGab if you do have any questions or comments, or you do want some help building out that profile. You can also contact Susie and Kathleen if you have questions about Forefront. We are here to help you make you successful for I'll Give Community and even beyond. So however we can help with your fundraising efforts, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. With that, Susie, Kathleen, I'll pass it over to you.
All right. Thanks again, everyone, for joining. You can follow up with us at illgive.com, and happy fundraising.